So today we are going to study why in fact Eve failed. It was like Adam, he is not focused. He's sitting on his sofa enjoying while Eve is doing the hard work. Okay, so let's understand why Eve failed. So we have to understand from the beginning of this concept. God said it's not good for man to be alone, but to experience God, it will wipe out humanity. It's not simple. So, the concept of relationship, God wants to teach man. So, God says, Adam, go in the jungle and see all the animals. Come back to me and tell me which of these animals you want me to convert, change to be your partner. So Adam goes and focuses on each and every animal. Each and every animal. But doesn't find a partner. So here now we have to focus on two words. The description of God when He created animal and man. He said when He created animals, it's a nefesh chaya. When He created man, He said the same two words, nefesh chaya, and added nishmat chaim. So man is for animal nefesh chaya. When God said, find for yourself in the nefesh chaya a partner, Adam, who is nefesh chaya nishmat chaim, go to the Torah, right? I'm not talking about some strange ideas. It is from the Torah. These four words are used in the creation of man, and these two words are used in the creation of animal and the beasts. When man was asked to choose from nefesh chaya, he came back to God and said, there is a big gap. Big gap. And what is that gap? Animals don't have an idea or a vocabulary. It's not or, it's and. They don't have an idea and they don't have a vocabulary which is inclusive of God. I can't marry an animal. No, I can't have a partner which I cannot relate to, because the most important thing in me is nefesh chaya nishmat chaim. I am inclusive of the concept of God. It is not inclusive. Its language is not inclusive. I cannot have a partner from that department. It's very hurtful for animal. And in fact, Adam used the word Nefesh Chaya Shemo. That is how he defined animal. God had defined animal as Nefesh Chaya. Nach. The first alphabets. Nach. Nefesh Chaya. Man, in his speech with God, called animal Nefesh Chaya Shemo, Nachash. It is like a really bad word for animals. Animal, the angel of the animals, was angry. You call me Nachash? In English, you translate it as a snake, a serpent. It's a bad word for the entire animal kingdom. First of all, man was the rejecting animal who contributed in his creation. When God said, let us make man, these animals were so happy they contributed. You can eat an animal and it becomes human. And you rejected him, and not only rejected him, you rejected him by saying he is Nachash. That's hurtful. Now, Adam is not conscious about what's happening in the animal world. But let's continue with the talk with God. And God tells him, what do you want? It is only you that I have created from and is inclusive of God, inclusive language and understanding. It's only you. So God had to create the partner of man from man. So he said, okay, I have to take one part of you aside. Tselem. She will be from you. Because now she has God inclusive language. This can be my partner. I can't choose from animals. That was man's case against animals. I can't marry somebody who doesn't have God inclusive language. This was the first marriage. I can't marry an animal. I can't marry somebody who doesn't understand God inclusive language. A Jew has to marry a Jew because they understand that language. Simple. Now, what's happening on the animal front? It's angry. It will come and bite. It will attack. But Adam knows the definition of animals. That it doesn't have a God inclusive language. But poor Eve is a new creation. Adam had to inform her, but Adam was not aware what was going in the animal kingdom. And that's where the animal kingdom used sophistication against Adam and attacked Eve. Eve does not know that animals don't have a God inclusive understanding and a language. So the Nachash, that is the angel which is responsible for all animals, it plays a sophisticated game with Eve. It comes over to Eve and says a sentence in which he uses the word God, and Eve is blown off. She thinks he knows what God is. His language and understanding is God inclusive. And God inclusive language they feared. But this animal, in its sophistication, did not fear. So, in the next lecture, we will see how and what exactly is this Nachash speaking about. Thanks for now.